Archie McLean's student interview. My name is Archie McLean. I'm studying automotive off-highway engineering at Harper Adams University, and my role in the team is rally engineer. Rallying definitely teaches you how to juggle things properly, as it becomes very busy doing this alongside your degree, as it's almost like a full-time job. And it also trains you a skill in having the foresight to prepare things and organise things so you don't miss anything. How I got into rallying the right way was originally an email went around saying if anybody was interested in trying to fix the R2T, as it had been left in the soil hall after a fairly big crash a couple of years prior. Originally, we didn't really know what we were doing, and then Charlie happened to come back and start up the whole Rallying the Right Way program and took us all in and taught us properly how to go through things in the correct procedure. And from then I was hooked, and I've never looked back since. The team is all about getting people experience in motorsport to help build up their CVs, which can hopefully then lead to a job within motorsport, which everyone believes is impossible. But programs like Rallying the Right Way in this team give people that experience and that leg up into the motorsport industry. I've always liked rallying. I thought it was really interesting, but actually didn't fully understand how it worked. Whilst watching rallying is cool, being part of the team is far more exciting for me, and the adrenaline of when the car comes in and those busy moments is something that I strive for. The biggest thing, and probably the most important thing I've learned since joining this team, is that getting flustered in high pressure scenarios isn't helpful at all, and actually that focusing on the procedure and the task is far more efficient than getting flustered and getting in a panic. Competing in national championships as students is, especially part of this team, quite a different experience to normal rallying. This is because we've got quite an advanced setup for just one car and one, especially in the Rally 4 class. So often people have a slightly different view or an approach to us. So normally we go in with the attitude of pleasing everyone, everyone's our friend, which this team does really well. The most intense moment on a rally weekend for me personally is hearing that the car's made it through the stage all clear and okay, because that's the real moment that decides whether you're going to have a really busy service or just a normal, fairly relaxed service. I believe the thing that people often don't realise goes on behind the scenes is the organisation, the logistics and the documentation that we do as a team. We really try to act as a proper team with correct procedures and documents to teach people how to do things correctly. And this is a constantly building area of the team, which we will try and keep adding to, especially as people come back off placement to further their inputs and ideas into the team. Sponsors are key to our team, as we can't function without them. And more than that, it's not just about the money aspect. We have a great relationship with our sponsors in testing some of their products that they supply and allowing really good, valuable feedback to them, as well as meeting them, communicating with them, and also building relationships between the students on the team and actually our sponsors themselves, as this can open doors to students which they didn't believe was possible. Another great thing about having such a vast variety of sponsors on the team is it also makes us feel and operate like quite a high-level team, as we have customers there that we have to represent and that we want to do well for. Being at university and being part of Rallying the Right Way is an incredibly good combination for my learning personally, because not only am I always close to the workshop and close to the car, so I can dip in and out of doing things on my degree and actually coming and working on the car. It also allows me to further my understanding as we go, as often I'm taught things in modules like, for example, vehicle dynamics and power systems, which then I can bring into my understanding and running of the car, which helps me to further my learning. Ironically, I've almost honed my learning working on the car than I have actually in just the lectures, as this allows me to get proper hands-on experience and develop my skills further. Where would I like to be in 5 years' time? This is always a difficult question, but for me, as long as I'm doing something that I'm really interested in and that I've got my mind properly engaged in, I know I'll be enjoying it and loving it. In 5 years' time, I'd like to see Rallying the Right Way bigger than it currently is. It's always a goal to scale the team and give more people the opportunity to get in the motorsport industry. I'd also like to see them competing with more than one car, as that's a personal goal of mine, which I know this team can achieve. Success for me in this team is two things. It's being reliable, most importantly, and then winning. Obviously, we always want to win, and I think we'd all quite like to win a championship and then see how far we can go from there. Being part of Running the Right Way has opened up doors to me that I never thought was possible. Currently, I have the option of going back to M Sport as an engine engineer, which was something that I thought was completely impossible before joining the team and helping me learn and develop and hone those skills and build those relationships with M Sport. Water roll, Lancia 037, gravel for me. I think going from not seeing Wales or Scotland in one day and doing them both at the same time on my first ever rally, that was quite an experience. Adapting and changing my teaching style to better the learning of the number 2 mechanics coming through the team. Probably me or Elliot. James. Entertaining. Wanting to give other first years the opportunity that I had. To develop yourself further and open up your opportunities. I think that makes sense. Woo!